Hey, Iron Marshal, you got anything to say? Greetings, Binder. Here's hoping you've decided to lend your sword to the fight. She scans the camp, muttering under her breath. No matter how much I drill them, they never move with enough urgency. Her tone turns a deeper shade of sour, and I cannot order them to rest for a day, not with the edict looming. She folds her arms, looking at you expectantly. It was mentioned you're short on warriors and need help. What's the situation? I have brigadins amassing along Placidia, Echo Hall, and Little Tooth Crossing. The Verdant Guard may be able to hold one bridge, but they cannot hold against a concert, three-pronged attack. I have no right to give you orders, but her words falter, a short cough breaking their flow. But we all die to Kairos' edict should we fail, so I'm not about to let my pride blind me to the value of good help. I will assist. Then our plan just might work. The Iron Marshal lifts her gauntlet close to her face, shifting her eyes from you to the metal articulations. We are loath to work with those who do not share our training and our values, but we know that Tunon the Educator selects only the most capable minds for his court, and I trust you will honor us all on the field. Antio will be leading the charge at Echo Crossing. Assisting you will be Bjerk of the Stone Shield. She points to the heavy armored soldier standing sentry at the edge of the training fields. Before you ask, no, the Forge Bound are mage smiths sworn to Kairos' service, though their operations in the tiers are overseen by Tunon and the Court of Fate Binders. Each Forge Bound uses magic as a tool to augment their personal craft, most commonly smelting and metalworking, but carpenters, tailors, and tanners are found in the ranks, and each mage strives to create that which is impossible. Weren't sloshed on Dappleseed when they fitted his armor. He survived the full force of the Edict of Storms, and his armor doesn't exactly come off. Tactically, it's quite brilliant, but otherwise, it's something of a curse. Tapping her helm twice, Arinyal signals to the hulking presence. Berk, come, meet the Fatebinder. The soldier that steps up to you better resembles an amalgamation of rusted blades and mismatched pieces of armor fused into vaguely human shape. He reeks of sweat, feces, and whatever oil treatments keep him flexible. Ugh.
Fatebinder, the Iron Marshal has tasked me with keeping you alive, and I have no intention of disappointing her. That should
Okay.
be enough assurance for anyone.
Okay. I'm just gonna nod. Barrick returns your nod silent, save for the creaking articulations in his alloyed carapace.
Eric, is that you under there? I had no idea you were in Vendrian's well. Fatebinder, do you know this walking anchor?
No, not really. I'm surprised you two know each other. Uh, oh, I guess I did meet him. Weird. I encountered Barrick in the Stalwart campaign, though he appears much changed. He's an excellent soldier.
You're generous to say so. I'm afraid I left the better part of myself on the killing fields of Stalwart. But it's still in my pride and honor to serve the Legion.
His voice falters. You can't tell if he's hesitant or regret that stalls him. The Fate Binder will be joining us for the push across the river. I figured an extra hand might help, and more importantly, if my worries come true and the chorus tries to impede the mission, we will have an observer for the court on our side.
Better to
No.
work with the Honorable Binder than some chorus children.
No, you won't. He nods to you, his armor creaking as he bends his neck. I asked that Barrick accompany you there to arbitrate. To arbitrate. He's going to arbitrate the cooperation between his company and the Scarlet Chorus. Oh my god. Echo Crossing is unlocked. Barrick, you've been without a cohort since the last Battle of Stalwart. It's time we gave you a task more worthy than hauling wagons and leading training drills. She plants her hands on her hips and speaks in clipped official terms. Ashes has assigned you to the Fatebinder service. You're to assume this task in ongoing until we find a more permanent spot for you, which could very well mean the swiftly approaching end of this war, or when the Fatebinder dismisses you. Is that understood? Barrick regards the Iron Marshal in oppressive silence. That's an order, Barrick. She shakes her head and sighs, returning her focus to you. He can be, says, as stubborn as pulling a spire out of the earth, but he's a good soldier. I hope you don't mind the company. Um, it's pretty true, actually. But I suppose we'll be nice to Barrick. I'm honored to have a member of the Iron Legion at my side. No, I'm not, actually. You know what? I want to be nice to Barrick. I want to gain some niceness to Barrick. But at the same time, I do mind, but I'll allow it, if only so I can put a large object between myself and the enemy. She regards you with a perplexed frown. Barrick is indeed here for your protection. If you don't find him suitable for duty, you are free to discharge him from your service. I might. But honestly, it's useful to have 4 people instead of just the 3, so although I can discharge him from my service, I'm probably just going to hang on to your friend Barrick here. Have him kill for me. Alright, new part of the map. A battle unfolds within us onward. Keep watch, the enemy may strike at any moment. Hello? Back over here. Maintain defensive posture. Winded, the disfavored commander clutches his blood-stained chest piece as he takes a deep breath, gathering his thoughts. His focus is on the scattered, wounded men around him. He is yet to notice you. Your plan has been a rousing success. Most of our troops dead, a bridge destroyed, and the Verdant Guard pushed us back to where we started. Ladies and gentlemen, the finest the North has to offer. And for your next act? I needed those furries on point. Don't mock my strategy after working against it. We could have taken them. Fatebinder, Viper. The blood chanter's eyes align with recognition and glee. I did not think Tunon would send you. What an honor. Thanks to you, we now thrive in the Blood Chanters Guild. Oh, sure. A few of our peers in the school of Wild Wrath did not see fit to convert with us. What is he talking about? Well, most of the mages of the tiers were slow to contend with Kairos' armies. The pyromancers of the school of Wild Wrath were all too eager to join the fight, far more dangerous than the average tiersman levy. These fire mages became the focus of a joint disfavored and scarlet chorus assault. Oh, okay. But the voices had a long chat with them. Alright. What is happening? Shouldn't you be on the other side of the bridge? We tried to rush the western bridge, blow for blow. We had them running, but his gaze drops and a long sigh escapes, but halfway across... Halfway across the whole damned river just... The blood chanter gesticulates, flailing for words. Lurches up! The cursed matinee swallowed the bridge and most everyone on it. Only real soldiers we have left are the scarlet furries, and that I, quite wisely, directed into a flanking position. A few of us kept our footing, but the advantage was lost. We had to fall back. As we did, the Oathbreakers surged down the east bridge. We held ground until they fled back across the river, but now we're back where we started, with only a fraction of the strength. Let's see. Yeah, that's true. It's not actually... I mean, it was a dumb idea to do a direct attack, but it's not actually either of their fault, really. It's this bitch that we could have killed, but we couldn't. A member of the School of Tides is alive and working with the Verdant Guard. I assure you, she's the culprit. That would explain it. I saw a woman dressed in blue on the other side of the river. Didn't seem like she fit with the others. Had we focused our strength into one perfect lunge, we could have crossed the bridge before the enemy knew what was killing them. But it's not too late. We can use the Scarlet Furries to... No, fool. Stop suggesting ways to get my gang killed. Are you working for the Oathbreakers? We should wait until the enemy is no longer on high alert. Well, we can sit and wait for Kairos' edict to kill us, or we can do something. If this was a hearing of grievances, I'd let you call the shots, but we are talking about the lives of my gang. Conscripts are a copper a dozen, but furries, I have worked hard to secure the loyalty of my gang. I will not scrap fine warriors on such buffoonish a plan. Perhaps... What? Tell me, like in exchange for your cooperation... So who runs in your furry gang? Lockjaw, Vulture Trap. I could use subterfuge. Although conquest, I'm kind of curious. Anyway, subterfuge. I suppose I'll have to tell the voices of Nerat that his agents were soft and cowardly in the face of opposition. Huh? Do you think your words would change? The chanter's smiles widen. I meant to say, perhaps the Fatebinder is right. Antio is in charge. When you meet next with the Archons, you will tell the voices I was instrumental in the success of the crossing. Just like that, the disfavored warrior crumples his face in his palm. No, wait. I won't question it. Yes, thank you, thank you. Yes, you had best be thanking me, and the Fatebinder. We've saved the disfavored time and time again. What's one more? Listen up. For this to work, my furries need a moment to get out of cover. Fatebinder, you need to run up the East Bridge. Don't get yourself killed, just draw their attention. I'll signal my furries to send a rope across while you have them occupied. There's no time to waste. Let's hope your gang delivers. Antio turns to you, nodding with a heavy frown. Thank you, Fatebinder, and good hunting. Well, what do you got to frown about? Quickly, Fatebinder, the bridge. I'll signal my gang. You better get going. Anybody want to talk? Any of you guys? No? What about you? Careful, Oathbreakers are due east. Oh, I know they are. Hey, there's more people up here. Any of you got a name? Any of you important? I'm wounded, but that's never stopped me before. Yeah, I know, right? I totally... Are these guys dead? They got anything on them? No? Okay. You got a prisoner? It's a villager. Stone Shield, what do you got? A village full of traitors. Were it up to me, I'd gut them all. So what are we doing with these villagers? Clearly I surrendered. No need for further bloodshed. The Verdant God will triumph. I don't regret what I've done. You gonna give them to the Scarlet Chorus? Or are you just gonna keep them? What do you guys even do with prisoners if you don't recruit them? Do you just, like, lock them up? Because I doubt... Well, maybe they do torture people.
Do that.
Yeah, they can do it and they do it, alright? Don't question me, Viper. How dare you? Alright, I suppose we'll just sorta... There we go. Alright, okay. Alright, they were very prepared. Well then. Cast a fireball.
Will do.
fucking searing palm this bitch. Alright, and then everybody gank up on this last one. Get another searing palm in there. What? Don't just fucking do that. How dare you? Verse, get in there. Come on. There we go. Yeah, 4 people. What are you gonna do when there's 4 of us? The squad is just showing up. The gang's just all here. And roll up and just beat the shit out of you. You get this one creepy guy with just armor. The Matinee River forms the boundaries of Apex Central Ring. River narrows considerably. Something about the echoes of the somethings. Who are these? Archers? They're not hostile. You guys want to talk? Well. Oh. Okay. You there, and you. Signaling her warriors to the bridge. A woman in the regalia of a verdant guard captain pierces the commotion with her shrill soprano. Get over here. The disfavored are back. Guess they forgot a javelin or two. Be a doll, would you? Hurl them back. Wait, not another disfavored. This is a fate binder. She looks you up and down. Odd. I would have expected. Well, just more soldiers. Here to convince us to kneel down and lose our heads. Gain minor wrath. Yeah. Like, as if it matters. Well, I have the lore for it, so I'm going to say this, I guess. Your heraldry, House Matani. Apologies that your river must be dirtied with this conflict. She lifts her eyebrow. I am honored, and will trust that all grievances wash downstream. She clears her throat, thrown by your formality. May the river guide you through the valley. Your friends seem to have misplaced most of their squad. Guess they're somewhere in my river, she shrugged sarcastically. My family's been protecting this river for 6 generations, so it's easy to lose track of all the looters and vagrants we've had to feed to the eels. Unless you want to try a running leap over. You're stuck. Maybe try heading downstream to Placia Crossing. We have more warriors there, and I'm certain they'd be just as happy to kill you. The Tidecaster that did this, same one that met me for a truce, trying to take stock of our crew. She let out a loud snort, laughing to herself. We've had unexpected help as of late. Kill and rape a realm enough, and everyone comes out of the woodwork to shiv you in the ear. Let us cross, and we will grant you mercy. Hold your oars for a second. I have a statement prepared for from Captain Airy for just this moment. She reaches into her belt with an impish smile, pulls her hand out to reveal nothing but a local hand gesture for penis. Wait, there's a second missive here somewhere. She feigns, scouring her pocket once more before displaying her phallic gesture again. As amusing as I find this soon-to-be corpse, it would appear that our distraction has paid off. He nods off to the west. Oh, were we just distracting them? Satisfied, she turns to leave, calling out to you as she does. I wouldn't keep standing there, Fatebinder. The river's currents are quite unpredictable. Report back to Bitterquip.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I guess that's probably the best outcome we could have gotten, really. There was no way we were getting her to Just kind of let us across. I don't think she's that dumb. Are you Bitterquip? Who's Bitterquip? Bitterquip. What's up, Bitterquip? Well done! While you were toying with the Oathbreakers, my gang had the opportunity to set a rope on the collapsed bridge over yonder. The furries wait to join you in battle. Good work. Your gang has salvaged this mess. We require no thanks for carrying the burden the disfavored is too weak to lift. We are used to such things. Plan now is to lower that bridge. My warriors can't swim in their armor. The lighter troops, he points squarely at you, can move across the rope, then lower the bridge. We'll meet you on the other side. Crossing by rope, are we? Barrick clears his throat and shifts his weight awkwardly. In that case, I might recommend I go last. Oh, right, Barrick, you have armor on. For once, I agree with Antonio. Bitterquip points across the water in animated alarm. My gang's been spotted. Go now, before they are overwhelmed. Oh no. We gotta cross that stupid river. We gotta go this way. Alright, we crossed the river.
Of course.
No. All of you go. Not just one. We have to find out what's going on over here. What was that? Is that our friends? Scarlet Chorus? Oh yes. It's our friends. Alright, you go ahead. Left click to toggle party AI, right click to change party AI settings. Yes. Uh-oh. Well, I suppose there's no sneaking in. Retreat! Captain Matani signals for her troops to run to the nearby village. There's too many. They've crossed the river. Pull back! Soldiers rush forward and adopt a close formation covering Captain Matani as she retreats toward the nearby settlement. Okay, we'll try athletic. Brandishing my weapon menacingly. Raise your hand if you'll leave behind orphans. One of the soldiers panics at the proposition and breaks formation to flee.
Send me your jet.
Just the one. Show you my thrust ability. Check that out. Yeah. I know, it looks like, probably got killed by someone else. There we go. Not bad, team. We unfortunately let that, captain lady get away.
On it.
Wasn't really what I wanted. Like, it would have been better if we would have just wiped her out. But, that's okay. We'll lower the bridge. Excellent work, Fatebinder. We'll hold the bridge against the reinforcements. There's no reinforcements. Bullshit. Best not to lose momentum. Push into the village. We'll join as soon as we're able. My soldiers paid the price for this favor and incompetence. Let's not forget who made this bridge capture possible. Yeah, it was me. You're welcome. Ooh, what do we got here? Alright, let's go. Where'd those troops go? Wait, how was I supposed to get up here? There's a way up there, right? There was guards up there. What? Well, okay. Oh boy.
They're here! Run! Go now!
What's up?
Heads up.
Everybody's Hank.
Company.
Alright, now everybody attack this one.
Pay attention, kids. You might learn something.
Perfect. They never saw it coming. So are you townspeople, like, gonna answer my questions about anything? About Gyros? You wanna join the Scarlet Chorus? We'll take recruits. Scarlet Chorus. Anybody wanna join? Hear muffled voices, fearful exclamations coming from inside. You know you're all gonna die when the Day of Swords comes or whatever. The festival. Please, my children are inside. If you must kill me, do it out here away from them. Nobody said anything about killing you, but okay. I had nothing to do with the Oathbreakers, I swear. Alright, well, I don't really care. There's some more Oathbreakers around we gotta go kill. Go up this way. I'm just gonna go ahead and steal from your market stalls. If I can figure out what I can actually loot. There's gotta be an easier way.
The Vendrian Guard can't protect us!
Ah, got it.
You're right, they can't. They can't protect you. Villager looks at you, is frightened. That's right. Fear me, for I am an agent of Kairos. And here I thought the fleeing, the earthquakes in Azura was a smart move. Nope. It's not a smart move. Kairos will rule the entire world after all. These crates have small series of notched top left corner boxes. Dragged from nearby home. I believe that's those boxes. Oh, we got more people here. Alright. Verse, I don't know if I want you using a bow. Yeah, maybe just stick with that, Verse. And
You got it.
everybody.
Can't do that.
We'll go check, actually we can't. Alright, we gotta go this way. Oh boy, what bullshit is it now? Matani Sybil's shrill voice pierces the air. A clarion call addresses not to you, but to the citizens of the village. Do not fear, sons and daughters of Apex. Kairos' hounds are at our doorstep. The Verdant Guard will not abandon you. Brave warriors of the Verdant Guard, these foreigners and sellouts mean to burn our homes and butcher our families. Summon what strength you have and show Kairos the peace. The price of taking our land. Several soldiers step out from half-closed doorways and dimly lit alleyways, fury blazing in their eyes. The partisans shout battle cries to marshal their courage, and you see the gray gleam of iron as they brandish their weapons and charge. How in the name of Ash did these hill folk get their hands on iron weapons? Barrack regards the locals with momentary panic and bewilderment before setting his stance for battle. Well, time to
Send them at me in waves!
time to handle it. Oh, I think I see where this is going. This village has apparently been helping out the rebels. And everybody's real sad about it, and they're all asking for mercy, which means we're probably gonna have to burn this place to the fucking ground. Well, wrong side. Oh boy. Alright. Let's do it. They're here, weapons up, and remember, Those who no longer with us, honor them with your courage and prowess. The captain turns to face you as you approach. Fatebinder, we are proper warriors, are we not? This battle should remain between those of us who specialize in dealing death. Let the villagers go. They did not ask for this conflict. It is an accessories edition. This village is an accessory tis edition. Surrender or perish. I didn't know our guilt was a winter fever, so easily shared throughout the village, but perhaps the only way to impress your overlord is to slaughter the sick and unready. Hmm. Well, I'm not here for a slaughter. I'd prefer to talk. Really, the trail of my dead friend says otherwise. Well, they didn't want to talk. What is there? Just because they didn't want to talk doesn't mean I didn't want to talk. What is there to say, Fatebinder? Unless it's sorry for all the murders, followed by a big swig of hemlock, it's too late for words to solve anything. The captain looks at you expectantly. Her soldiers stand ready, and the muffled cries and sobs of villagers fill the air. My goal is to gain your surrender without bloodshed. That is a commendable notion, but a tragically simple one at that. If any here could stomach life in the chorus, or submission to a disfavored work camp, that person already surrendered years back. The folks standing before you are the ones serious about our freedom. Besides, we already reneged on a surrender. I know any deal you've come to offer is just a trap, as the Archon's pride demands that they bury us. So, sorry, but we've been at this too long. Death or glory, no third option. This insurrection is doomed to failure. Why throw your lives away? We have demonstrated that a once vanquished people can rise from the dust and bloody the Archons. If the objective is to send a message to others in the tiers, then this has been a resounding success. Kairos ultimately brings order. Why resist unity and prosperity? Like the unity between the disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus, she throws back her head, insinuating a dramatic laugh. That's not the sort of peace we want. Besides, peace is overrated. Peace means tolerating the evil in your neighbor. It is a cowardly dream for those who with simplistic notions of the world. But I concede half your point. A thought dawns across your face with a smile. The Verdant Guard was once simply the army of the Apex, but now we have volunteers from all realms joining our cause. So you are correct about bringing unity. If I do not have your cooperation, then I will take this village by force. That's about the logic I'd expect from one Kairos' pawns. The captain points at you, hefting her blade at the ready. I want this spineless pile of shit off my riverbank. Well,
I got it. They never had a chance.
Take that!
there we go. Oh, poor villagers. You should have surrendered. Sibyl can barely summon the strength to crawl, and after several attempts she slips on her own pooling blood. She lifts her head to focus on you. She mouths several words, though no cogent sound escapes her mouth until she falls to her knees, bracing her side. Sorry, bitch. Wrong side. Well done, Fatebinder. If this one survives its wounds, we even have a fresh present of the Archon of Secrets. He did request a personal audience with any leader we can take alive. That's a mighty big if. These southern folks are a sickly bunch. Antio wags a hand dismissively, looking at her suffer. It's making me sick. I'll kill her and get this over with. No, you won't. How come when I decide to fucking kill somebody that I know is going to be a problem, like I could just see it. I don't even have to know for a fact, but I could just, it's like, oh yeah, water mage, yeah, she's going to fuck some shit up. You know, it's the Scarlet Chorus. Fire, you should probably kill that bitch. Oh no, can't do that. She got a blue flag. Alright, well. I say give her to the Scarlet Chorus. See if she survives a trek back to camp. A wise choice, my good Fatebinder. Bitterquip motions to his gang. Take this one back to camp, and be gentle for a change. If you deliver a corpse to the voice of Nerat, you can expect to share her fate. So if she lives, this fanatic will be trusted with a weapon. Lovely. And what of this village? The locals could have trapped the houses, so too risky to commandeer the site. He shrugs. His tone becomes matter of fact. We should burn the town. It'll cut off support, send a message, and the smoke signal will give the others a visible rallying point when crossing the Tyranny. Did we just waste all that blood and time capturing this place only to torch it all? Now I adore the mystical power of fire in ways none of you could possibly understand. But even I think there's a time and a place for arson. Fatebinder, kindly tell Antio he's free to burn his half of the village, but the Scarlet Chorus would like to keep our half of the spoils, not smoke it. The settlement should be preserved, and any still here made slaves or conscripts. You place too much trust in these locals, especially after their last deception. The first chance they get, they will turn coat and stab their gang boss in the back. Well, then we'll get a new gang boss. That would only prove our point. These are competent fighters who are better put to work in Kairos' army. No boss who falls to a simple villager deserves to live anyway. Kairos' edict looms overhead. Have we nothing better to do with our time? The disfavored warrior shakes his head in a huff and turns to his squad. Hear that? The chorus just made this town their headache. Now start rounding up your gear. There's a lot to do before we get some rest. A sensible decision, dear Fatebinder. If we hold to the disfavored's pogrom of raising soil, what will remain for us to rule? Bitterquip claps his hands, raising his voice to address the gang. Seize this place. Search the homes. Take all that you can carry. Give each survivor a chance at the voice's mercy, but to the ungrateful, be brutal. Fatebinder, you've helped enough. The Iron Marshal has sent word that the Archons are meeting at the disfavored camp, and your presence is requested. You should make haste back to camp. We'll take it from here. Alright, I suppose we'll do that then. Oh, we got a reputation ability. Interesting. Oh, it's that stupid bit. Hey, stupid bitch, bet you wish you would have surrendered now. You can kill us here, but our cause will blossom elsewhere, etc. Yada yada yada. Yeah, whatever. Good luck. Good luck, bitch. Hey, any of you villagers want to talk? No? Alright. Well, enjoy dying. Because you look like you're too weak to actually fight in the Scarlet Chorus. So enjoy getting killed. You're quite the expert bloodletter, Fatebinder. Impressive. River's ours. Ascension Hall will soon follow. Ascension Hall. Anybody out here that wants to talk? Crescent Runner, you want to talk? Got anything interesting to say? We should chuck Botany's body into the river. No. Might have to save some verdant swine for the rest of us, Fatebinder. Whatever. Ironwalker. I don't think these commoners are frightened enough to you. Well, you do what you gotta do, man. Not my business. I don't care. You know, just trying to live life. So, were we not able to find any of that iron? I guess they turned the iron into weapons. Old Man Mua, who the fuck is that? Hello? I've already told you I'm not leaving my home. The old man slams his fist together for emphasis, glaring at you with a startled brow. Oh, you aren't those purple imbeciles. Sorry. Didn't mean to yell. Eyesight ain't what it used to be. Name's Mua. Been here since the old king, Akon, claimed the valley as part of his own. You're with Kairos, right? He jabs a finger at you with the question. And Kairos brings peace, right? Well, I surrender. Now leave me to my home in privacy. I suggest you cooperate with their demands. Settle down, son. I've been living here on my lonesome just fine. I've endured that heat waves and breath fever and flooding, and I'm not worried by children at play. Just hope none of you kids drown in the river. That'd make your parents sad. Look, I doubt you'd enjoy quartering any Scarlet Corps if you stayed. This settlement is becoming a garrison. See if I can... The old man pauses, mouth contorting into a frown. A garrison? Though, I thought this was just some little pissing match if soldiers are moving in. Lewis shakes his head, grumbling a string of half-formed words before looking at you with a pained expression. Last thing I need is good-for-nothing soldiers demanding room and lodging from the one hospitable local. The old man shakes his head. No peace at all. Fine, I'll gather my things. Best be off before the crossing becomes a war camp. Yeah, that's right. Get the fuck out of here, old man. What do you want now? Who is he? He's a Vendant guard? He's a Vendant guard. He's gonna leave. He's a Vendant guard. I don't have to kill him. Ah, I don't have to kill him. I could just let him walk away. I could be kind. Kill the old man. I'm tired of your tone, you dusty old beast rudder. There you go. Enjoy. Oh, look at this. You had a key on you. Fuck you, old man. I don't give a fuck about your shit. You're probably the one that stole the iron, aren't you? A locked door, huh? Alright. I wonder if this is that old man's house. There's a list on old crumpled paper while various simple crafting recipes, etc. That old man. Forge-bound iron ingots. These iron ingots bear the same... Yep. Ah. So, old man. Thought you could just be stealing our iron. Although now
Sorry, I can't.
I'm kind of thinking maybe I shouldn't have killed him. I probably could have questioned him as to how he got the iron. It's fine. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Old man's dead. There's nothing that can be done about it. His body's not even there anymore. Are we sure he was really dead?